Okay, so we'll load data from the get data. So guys, the files which we already worked in Power BI, so we can see that files in like a new Power BI application is, we can see from here, right? So this all the we worked work application is Power BI. So where we can see go to file, and so for example, till last week I have done some development activities in Power BI, so I saved it and left. Okay, so again I came back to my work, so again I have to start from there, right? So I no need to open new file and again I have to start from scratch. Okay, so I can start from over there, so where I left last time. So you can go to, so you can go to file. So from file you can see here recent, so 5 days ago we was working on this file. So I just open here, I just click. So is the one, right? So this is the one, right? The tables which we loaded in Power BI. So we can see the relationship in the model here, the left side you can see here the relationship what we built, and we discussed about this and all the joints, and there is a concatenate I said, right? So where we can, so I'm going back to report. So here transform data is there. Okay, just click on transform data tab, this one here, transform data. Here if you click on transform tab, you can see here, where is that routing, this all column got changed. Let me check here. Modeling. Just a minute guys, this option got changed here. I'm just checking the option which I'm looking, it's not up here. Okay, fine, I'll check it out. Fine. So today we're going to start the relationship we build between the tables. Okay, this is order table, so I'll go the tables individually. So data set, so you guys downloaded the tables, right, which I shared with you in the mail, all of you.
Yes, Imran.
So the data is very clean and clear, so that you can understand the relationship between the tables here. Okay, so the same tables I loaded here, the customer table. So I'm going to take this customer table, category table, the same till I took suppliers. Okay, these are all the individual tables with respective information. Okay, so the same tables I loaded in Power BI. So I have done data modeling, like a relationship I build between these two tables. So relationship in the sense, the common key between these two tables. So the common key, based on that common key I build a relationship. So the relationship build here, if the relationship build between this order details and product, so I can get for this product what is order, or this order what is a product. Okay, so if the table are individual, I get only the order details, I don't know what is a product for these orders, right? So I've made the relationship between these tables. Now I'm going to front end here. So this is a canvas where we can do the development activities. Okay, so these panes are fields, the tables which we loaded, that tables appear here. So the visualization which we're going to use for the development, that visualization pane, this is a filters pane. Okay, so I want some space here to do my development, so I just minimize this. Okay, so you can see. So if you want, again you can just expand this arrow so that this filters in the link. So I'll go one by one here. So first, so my application name is retail analytics, okay, or sales analytics. So these options you can see here, I'm in home tab. So from here it's important, guys. So I'm in home tab here. So get data, Excel book, Power BI, SQL server, enter data. So this all like a, what in get data options are there, these options only available here. Few more these are usually we used to use in real-time scenarios, so that they are keeping by default with logos the data sources. Okay, the data connections. So in get data also I can get workbook. Here also workbook is there, because so why they kept like this with logos, in the sense, this and all by default, uh, it's not rarely use cases. This is all continuously they are using in development to extraction the data, so that they are keeping this all by default. Okay, so there are rest of data sources also there. Okay, but why they are keeping like this means, this all can become or cannot become. Okay, but this all usually they might be using. Okay, and that one more. And CSV files, you guys seen, right? Did I show you how to load the CSV file, like comma separated? Yes or no?
No, Imran, I'm not sure.
Okay, fine.
No.
Okay, so CSV file in the sense here, comma separated value. Okay, so in like in office, in real time business scenarios, or in professional life, we get the data CSV, Excel, SQL, Oracle. Okay, SQL, Oracle, this and all same. Okay, but formats can be CSV or Excel. Okay, these are mostly we use. So CSV nothing but, so my file is coming like this. Okay, name, salary, location. Name is Indra, salary is 10 rupees, location is Okay, so this is my file. Okay, I'm just saving as sample sample CSV. I'm giving CSV nothing but a comma separated value. Okay, sample CSV. Okay, so like this we get the data and real-time scenarios. So there is a some doubts like why we have to get like this. So instead of this we can get from Excel and all, right? So the main reason is we don't know how the customer maintaining the data. Okay, so we can't guide him to use like this, use like that, because it's those fish. Okay, until unless they won't inform us, we don't know this file is they are using. Okay, so it's those flexibility. We can't decide that this is only the format you have to be provided to me, right? He's a customer, we don't know. So what his flexibility by you storing the data this level. Okay, so this is how the data storing, the name, salary, location. The same way some few columns are can be there, department and transportation, something like that. So we'll see how this data comes in. So here the data is like this, right? It's not in format, it's not in a column, and it's not in rows. So we it's not very clear, right? So we'll see how Power BI treat. So I'm going to get data here. Just here you can see here text CSV. Okay, any text kind of files you can load from this. Okay, just click here. So it's just available on desktop as a sample CSV. Okay, just open. So you can see here name, salary, location, a comma, delimiter is a comma. So automatically the Power BI converted this format in required format. Okay, just load. So that will available here. Okay, so see, this is a sample CSV. You can see here column 1, location, name, salary. Okay, so this is how, but this why this column 1 is coming. So nothing else, we have only 3 columns, right? Name, salary, location. Okay, so for more clarity it's showing for us 4 columns for sample CSV. Okay, go to table viewer, data, like a data viewer. You can select a sample CSV. So because the column is null here, okay, so that it's showing this. So you go and check in. See guys, I kept here comma right next to this Bangalore. I kept comma so that it's expecting one more like a text next to this, so that this column added here. Okay, so if I remove this comma and save. Okay, now my data is like this. So you just right click, refresh data. Okay, so some changes happen in this file, this source file. This is source file, this is my source file. So before it was comma, so I just removed that comma and saved. So this is my file, right? You just right click. Okay, refresh data. I'm refreshing that file. Still it's coming. So once if you refresh, right, what will happen? So this column it won't consider, I mean it won't come with the source. Okay, so let's see. So it's not refreshing here because it's a trial version, right? So that, so maybe, so some option it won't work in a trial versions. Okay, for our understanding, so they will give trial version for the practice. Okay, no issues. So I don't want this column, so what I does, so I do just here, I don't want this column. Okay, just here I mark is red, just close this. Okay, so it means it's not in a active. Okay, it's not this column, not in active, else you can delete also. So just here three dots are there, right? Just delete from model. So that column goes. Okay, got it. So this is how. So this all the CSV data, any data type Power BI handle, any data source. Okay, it can be comma separated, it can be notepad, it can be wordpad, any format Power BI supports. Okay, automatically it will convert into required format and load into Power BI. Okay, now I'm going to front end here, and so parallelly I do the development as well as in backend also. Okay, now first for my model I want some space here, so I'm selecting this space. So I'm giving a name. So for any application, the logo or some any name of that application, it must and should, right? So here text box is there, guys. You can see here. So they divided like a tabs. You can see here cut, copy, format, printer. This is divided by this. Get data, Excel, Power. This all source format. They divided this. Okay, guys. In every tool, the options they keeping in one format that you have to be remember. Like, so this all one portion. Okay, and this all some portion. Like this all data extraction portion till here. Okay, don't be confused. This one I want to transform the data or refresh the data, this with this two. So this is one portion. I mean transform the data in the sense I do some changes here in my table. I do some changes in my table here. Transform data. So I do add the column or something else. I do something here. So that one I want to be reflect and refresh. So that time I do refresh. Okay. Next, new visual. Okay, if I click on new visual, I mean, so here also new visual is there. Here also visualization part is there. Here also new visual is there. We'll see what is the different. Okay, so this all available visuals in Power BI. Okay, so if I click on new visual, so by default this one is taken. Okay, you can see here in this visualization this one selected, and if I click on new visual this one came. Okay, it means from the starting onwards, if you want to select here also you can, if you want to select here also, but if you select from here, right, from this only it will pull here. Okay, just they're keeping a logo here. Okay, so that one option I'm just removing this. Just right click. So here three dots are there, right? You just remove. Okay. So if I select this one also, if I select this one also, the same. Okay, you can see here. Okay, if you want to add any visualization, you have to just double click on this chart. Okay, so it will add here. So I don't want any. You just select this chart, and there is a three dots. Just remove. Okay, we'll go one by one. You have to select the chart and you have to use these three options and to. Okay, now this is a new visual text box. Okay, what is a text box? Means is a plain box, like we can give any names, so we can load the images, we can use as a button, so many things we can do. We'll see that. So first I'm taking text box, double click. So this is a text box. Okay, I give a name like sales analysis. Okay, here I'm writing sales analysis. Okay, this is my application name. So I selected text box here, sales analysis. Just select this, and I'm giving in required format, right? Like this format I'm giving. The size of the text I'm increasing for 18. Yes, I give 24. The color of the text, I'm selecting this color. Okay, so this is my application name. So I want to place it in this corner. Okay, just select this, just select. So you can do all adjustments here, like one place to another place you can drag. Okay, I'm just placing here. Okay, you have to press the left key in the mouse, and you can drag from one place to any place. Okay, before drag, just select here and just place, hold the mouse left side, you can drag from one place to another place. Okay, so I want to border. So while playing with this, so many options come. If you're not aware, just try to remove it. Okay, you just select this, three dots not coming. Okay, now my application name is a sales analysis. So if you want to add any like a underscore, or if you want to make any logo next to this, you can do so many things here. Okay, so you can place it where you want, like center or left or right, this all. Okay, you might be seen often these options in excels also. Okay, so this one, so I'm giving a sales analysis. If you want to make it a border and all, you can do it. So I don't want any border, so I'm just keeping as it is. So you can you just select this text and you can do whatever you want. Okay, you can see the changes. Okay, so many things you can do. So you can make it as a link also here, like a URL. Once if you click, it has to move to some other page or some other place or some other YouTube, some other web page like that. So we'll see later, that and all not required. So remove this dot. Fine. So this application name is a sales analysis. So first, so I want to see my data in a KPIs, like cards. So I have the data here. So here order details are there. So in order details, remove the filters. Okay, so I have the data here. So there is a quantity, there is a, where is a price, so customer ID, product, unit, sales price. Okay, this and all there. So I want to check what is the customer name and what is the supplier ID. So in detail level I want some information, like we already did some filters here, like for this what is the for this product ID, what is the value, what is the price, what is the units. Okay, that day we went individually, right? So I make it bring in one place this and all. Okay, so example I show you, this is say this same output you have to get in a front end, because the data are individual here. The data are individual: customer data, categories data, employees data, orders data, order details data. This are not individual, right? So we build a relationship between this table, but the information not clear for me, like this having some customers data, this having some customer categories data, this having some employees data. So in this sheets, the different data maintaining. Okay, I'm a bit confused where this data is what type of data it is, and what kind of information loading what I'm getting. Okay, so I present this data in Power BI as a visualization where we can understand easily overall my business. Okay, so that complete data I loaded here, the tables. Okay, this sample CSV we don't need, guys. Okay, to show you guys CSV format I just taken. Okay, I'll just remove this. Okay, just right click, delete from model. Okay, if you don't want any table or column, you can select from here, you can remove this. Okay, so it's got now. So you can see here, so first I want to give KPIs, like a key performance indicator, guys. Okay, so I want to see the numbers, like what is my total sales for my business. Okay, what is total quantities of my products, what is total locations available in my business, what is total products on my business. Okay, this and all I show you here. Now the first one I am going to use card. Okay, I just clicked here, card, in the sense, so you want to present the data, like what is your total sales. Yes, I can see in Excel also, the total sales I can see in Excel also. Okay, product details, 120 categories, customers only, you can see customers only in some other details are there. Where is the price? Okay, so just remove the filter. Okay, so you can see here the total price, so count is 78, sum of sales is this one, you can see the number here. Okay, so in Excel I can show here, like what is my sales price. Okay, so and you can see some other things also, like now I selected the price column. In the price column 78 rows are there, and the sum is this one. Okay, so I'm going individually here, I'm seeing here, but I want to know for the particular product the price and how many products sold. Okay, so I'm going to Power BI. So here, so I just taken this, so I just selected the card here. The card is nothing but a is a visualization where we can show the values as a KPI. Okay, it's very important, guys. So the card is a visualization part where we can show the value as a KPI. So the column name is the price, right? The price where it's available in a product table. Okay, you just go to Power BI. So products. Okay, you can see the price here. See, with the sigma symbol, the price available. Okay, just select this. Just select and drag here. Okay, you can see here the number, is it matching with this number for this, matching, right? So
Yes.
that is what I'm going to present here. Okay, so that I can easily understand this is my sale for my business. Okay, so this is one way. Okay, this is one way, dragging, and again I'm removing this, I'm taking this card. So it's very it's very important to become familiar with the visualization part, guys, so that I just remove it. So I'm selecting again card, double click, so the card available. So this price I want to see in card, like in KPI. Okay, so I just select here, I'm just selecting. You can add here also. Okay, else you can add here also the same. So we'll, this one I showed here, like I'm directly dragging this column here. Okay, again place it one more card here, this is one more card. So the same price I drag here. See, and one more thing, guys, whenever you're playing with these visualizations, you have to be very careful, like which selection currently it's in. Now this is in this selection, okay, this is in selection. So I want to take one more new visualization, means it's not supposed to be select any part here, okay. It should be empty, like it should be like this, okay. It should not be selected format. If it is selected format, I don't know, by mistake I was selecting this, I'm looking something else here, I just double click, so it will convert in that format, okay. In that visualization it will change. So that it's better, what you have to do is, first you have to unselect this, like unselect in the sense it should not be in the current selections, okay. Just on the canvas select any of the side like this in empty space, then you can drag the card here, okay. That time new visualization comes into picture, okay. So whenever I take any visualization, that respective visualization settings this like properties, okay. So I selected this visualization, right? You can see here fields, format, analytics, okay. You can see here, okay. For this card, this and all this three, like this is the settings, okay. So you can see here I selected this card, okay. I selected this card, I selected this card, you can see. So for this card, these are the properties, guys, okay. It's very important. For this card, these are the properties, okay. So what properties we can see? So I drag and drop price right here, I drag and drop price here, so that price, this one you can see here. And by default, like when I drag and drop here in this visualization, this price I just drag and drop here, okay. Now you can see I selected this card, right, so that it's showing price. What is that price? From this column, this price, okay. If I select this is a empty card, I didn't apply any visualization here, okay. Just select, you can see this is empty because I didn't apply any column here for my visualization, okay. So this column is empty. Until unless you won't use this column here, like or here, it won't show the number, okay. I'm just select, drag here, you can see now, okay. Now it's showing for this visualization, this column we are using, okay. And you can see it's showing sum, right, it's showing sum. You can see how by default I just drag and drop here the column, I just drag and drop for this card, but it's showing 22 that K, okay. We'll see how it's taking. You can see here drop down filter, just click, you can see here the sum, okay. By default it's taking a sum. I don't want sum, I want count. You can go to count, you can see 77. In Excel also the count it will it has to show. So here 78 is showing, here it is 77 is showing. So what is the difference, guys, here? Why it's taking 77? Anybody? Anybody can answer this? So here it's showing 77, but here it's showing 78. Why?
Including header your count.
Sorry, come again. I didn't.
Including header your
Yes, here
counting
correct.
in Excel.
So here in Excel, I'm just selecting this column. So including with header this price, it's counting as 78. Okay, but in Power BI knows the header not doesn't matter. It's required numbers, so it's counting only the number. The 70 is perfect. Okay, so this is how it's analysis. So the counts are 77, the total price is this, okay. Now so I'm showing this is as a KPI, I don't want this, okay. Guys, getting right? If any confuse, please let me know, so I'll try to explain you once again. So this is my KPI, okay, I'm keeping here. So for this card this card we used here to show this number here. Now I want to do some settings, okay, for like properties, how this number has to be present for me. Okay, you can see here the fields. Okay, in the fields I use this price here. This drill through, we will discuss this later. And this is a format. Okay, just click on this format. I want to do some looking, so how I have to present this number. Okay, in general, if you go to general, the position of this card it's presenting. Okay, the position of the card, this, okay, the position you can see here. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, like where the card placed in this canvas, the position it is. Okay, that we won't touch. You can, because you can do drag and drop wherever you want, right? So no worries about these positions. Okay, next, just come down. Okay, this is a width, height, so it's presenting what is. If I do some, like, you can see here the changes, height, you can see the changes. How we have to do practice means you have to apply anything here and you have to see here, else you can do something here and you can see whether it's reflecting or not. Okay, so I'm in the height, I'm changing 300, you can see. So in width I do 200, you can see, right? So for this card, this positions, okay, just is showing the what is the format it is in, what is the place it is available. So if I drag and drop, so if I keep it here, you can see 619 the position. If I place it somewhere, you can see the number, it will change. See, okay, so that is available in a general tab. Okay, so this and all we won't use, guys, in real time. Okay, like mostly the things which we use in real time, that only I am going to discuss in general, because but I have to be explained like what is this. In general tab you can see the position of this card, this visualization. So once if you try to do practice, right, you will understand. Okay, and maintain layer order. Okay, this is KP I am using, like a card. Maintain layer order is it. If you on this, you will get some options like I'm using few cards like this, 2 or 3, but I'm placing like one by one, like in I'm keeping this one in bottom of that card and one more card bottom of that. Okay, layer in the sense I can maintain like this layer is a first layer, that layer is a second layer, that layer is a third layer, like overlapping. Okay, but that we won't use. Okay, just off it. Okay, just keep it here. Next, come down, data label. Okay, so this is will use, okay, data label. So this all main tabs, guys, you can see here. So once if you start practice, right, you will understand the flows here. Okay, now I'm in general tab. I'm going one by one. So general tab I explained. So data label. Okay, data label, the color of this. Okay, I want the color is this one. Okay, you can see here the color changed. Next, just come down. So display units, auto it was. So if I select, like, the K is there, right? This is the K, like in 1000. So by default auto it is, like based on the number, the Power BI automatically converting into in number formats. Okay, so I want to show in the billions or thousands and millions, something like. Okay, if it's based on your selection, it will show. It is, the number is not in millions, right? So it's showing 0.008, but it was in thousands, so that it is a 2.22k. Okay, so the Power BI knows in which format and the number value and whether it is in million and billions. By default it will divide. Okay, if you want against that, you can go and change here in display unit. Okay, that one more thing. And text size, I want to increase this text size. Okay, just here you can see, that you just observe that number, it's increasing. Okay, so that is a text and font family. So how this font you want to be? So okay, it is in din, so I am going to calculate for this one. Okay, that you want in bold or one bold. Okay, make it bold. Okay, I don't want bold. Okay, make it like this, italic. So this and all plain see here. Okay, just plain see the things here. Next I'm going to, so this data type will use this. Okay, so we are in data.
Imran, we don't have shortcuts for this.
Sorry.
We don't have shortcuts, huh?
No, we don't have any shortcuts here. Okay, you have to play and doing.
Shortcut
Okay,
keys. Shortcut keys.
yeah,
Instead of using mouse, shortcut
yes,
keys.
yes. Okay, now category. So the category, so this is a price, right? So the price I can make it the color. So far for this number we used what is the type. So now this is a price, so this is a column name, right? So I can rename it, I can make it as it is. Okay, so the price, the number is in gray, so I can make it in a in different form like a black. Okay, you can see here, and the number size and like the price text I'm increasing. Okay, next it should be, if you want to be in bold you can make it in bold. Next, so title. Okay, so this we won't use. If you want to do, you can go on off it, you see whether it's happened or not. Okay, just go on do, just select the column, just go and select the visualization and play around this. Okay, if you make it on, you see the changes what's happening. If you off, what the change is happening. Okay, next title. Okay, if you go to title, first you have to on this. You can see this is a price, right? I give total sales. Okay, I'm giving total sales. You can see here the title of this KPI. Okay, and title headline heading 3 I make it normal. Okay, there is so many things. Header 3, header 4. Okay, now word wrap. So if I make it off, nothing. If I make it on, nothing. So no difference. So there is so many options, guys, where we can utilize the different ways. Okay, and the font color. So for this total sales, what is a font color I can give? So I'll give this color. I'm giving, okay, purple color, and background color of that I'll give this. Else I give brown. I'll change this color as a black. I'll give white. Okay, fine. Next, so the alignment, if you want be left or center, I want to be in center. I want to be in right side. Okay, that also you can. So keep it is left side. So what is the that's text size, total size. Okay, next, the background. So the background of this, so the color I am giving this, else I'll give this. Okay, the background of this KPA. so many things guys. The border, so I'm giving the border, the border in the sense this one, the outline of this. Okay, and I was in format tablet. So many things you can do here. Okay, so the data label, so I don't want this price. Okay, I don't want this price, so where it is in, so you have to select this, so go to format, so to format, so data label, category what it was. Okay, go. If you want that category you can, I don't want that category, just make it. And if you want to reuse this like adjustment, the KPI, you can place it here like this. Okay, so this is total sales. Now I want to see total unit. Okay, the count of units, so that also there, so unit here. Okay, that place, and the product name. So like this I can do so many things guys here. Okay, in customer, the information, what is the information is there, the country, city, so we'll use as a filters, we'll see that. Okay, now I created one KPI here. I want to see country wise sales. Okay, country wise sales I want to see. So what I do, so where is the country actually, I want to see this total in a country wise. So here the country is in customer table, so I go to customer table, I go to customer table, there is a country and city. Okay, so for that filter I go to here, you can see here slicer. Okay, just select. So before selecting, before bringing this visualization into canvas, it should not be select anything here, right? So on the open space and empty space, keep it mouse like this and select and double click, so this filter options came. Okay, in the slicer. Okay, make bring it country here in this. Okay, so the country came here. Okay, you can see for this country, this is the settings. Okay, see I selected country field. Okay, field column nothing but same. Okay, so I selected country. Now I'm making format like text size and all. The items I want to be outline black. Okay, this one I'm doing changes in this. Okay, outline width, no, so the orientation, like it is in vertical guys, this is in vertical, I want to be in a horizontal, like the option, you can see the changes. See, okay, the position and all we discussed, like the same, if you select any visualization from this, that visualization settings properties will appear here. Okay, that whatever you will apply, that will reflect here. Okay, now mainly this and all where I placed here, right? So if I place it in somewhere, so you can see the changes. Okay, that changes here, the position of that selection controls. Okay, so I just up keeping here. If I apply Canada, if I select Canada, you can see the changes, you can see here. So I'm selecting Canada. For Canada this, so Denmark, sorry, control select, so it's not reflecting. Why? if I select something here, it has to change. Okay, that is my scenario. Let's see, checked out what it is. So total sales for this country. We'll see some issue I think in the background. So the table is customers. Where is that? See guys, so I'm selecting something, I'm applying filters here, but the number is not changing. It doesn't mean, so there is no relation between these two tables, right? If there is a relation between these two tables, so that the variation you can see, if I apply any change, like if I apply any selection here, it has to be changed, right? But it's not changing, so we have to check in background, where you can check here in a relationship. If these two tables have the relationship, that time if I apply any filter here, if I apply any country here, that number it will change. Like I have a tables like a country and sales. Countries India, Pakistan, Canada. So against to India there is some sales, against to Pakistan there is some sales, against to Canada there is some sales. Okay, so individual sales are there for each country wise. So if I select any of the particular country, that particular country value it has to be represent here as a KPI, right? KPI nothing but a key performance indicator, the number. But it's not changing here, means there is, it doesn't mean there is no relationship. Okay, so the relationship problem might be, so we can check it out. So the table is customer, you can see what is the relation. This is a customer table, so whether it's joined with order details, right? That is the order details. Customer table, this is a price. Okay, so customer ID, product. So for this, if I click on this, so it's connecting to order tables, and it's connecting to customer ID, it's connecting category ID. So we are looking from this customer table the country. If I select any of the country, that price I have to check it out. Okay, so that is my scenario, but it's not reflecting in the sense the relation between these two table not built. So we'll checking that one. Okay, so go to front end. Okay, so from, okay, for now leave it. Okay, we'll see the coming classes why the issue is, because the data we are importing like a relation build, so that some variation, there are so many things to work out here. Okay, but within this table I show you, so we taken price here, okay, as a KPI. So I'm selecting a filter. Like guys, what is a filter in the sense, if you go and search in, like you might be playing with Amazon, Flipkart's the websites, right? So you apply the filters, right? What type of color you use and what type of product it is, what type of like a brand it is, right? Like that I want to see this price with a product wise. So I'm in a product, so product name I will select here. Okay, I'm just selecting this product here. Okay, you can see. So if I select any of the product, see the number is changing, right? Depends on my selection, the number is changing. See? So this is nothing but a filter. Okay, I'm just filtering the data based on my selection. So I'm selecting something. So if you want to select so many, you can select like control and select. Okay, control and select. So multiple selections also you can make it, but there is a some settings here in the properties. Okay, so I am in this slicer. Okay, this option. So whenever you will select, guys, you can observe I'm selecting this one currently. You can see this option. What is that? Slicer. Okay, I'm selecting this total sales KPA. You can see this is a card. Okay, so if I select this, belongs to this properties will come here. Okay, you can do any changes, you can apply any format here. If I select this which is related to this properties is, okay, you can see here. Okay, and selections controls and all you can see. You want like a single select. Okay, so I'm selecting single, right? Multiple I'm not able to select, it's not allowing. So if I make a single select is off, so I'll make it on. So see here is a no radio button. Okay, single selection here. If you make it off, multiple select, this box are multiple selection. Okay, if you select if you click press select control, and you can make it multiple selections here. Okay, with the products. Okay, that one, and multi select with the control. So on, if I make it on, off, you can see checkbox. Okay, click. Yes, I'm pressing control, guys. The multiple selection for this product, I can see the sales. Okay, for this product I can see the sales. Okay, so that one, and how you wants to looks this filter. Okay, that one also we can do. Just select this, go to format, the title. Okay, title you want to be on, so you can, and drop down you can give the title name as you want. Okay, so I'll give product, the name of this. Okay, the name of this I'll give. As you are happy with this product name, what which is coming from the source, no need to give. Okay, that is one thing. Next, the background of the background, this is a white background, right? I am giving the background is this. Okay, and the transparency in the sense, the background transparency is, okay, that one. Next, border, so the border outline, just make it on. Okay, give so many things you can do here. Okay, place it the filter here. Okay, we'll see one by one, no issues. So if you want to select it and you want to increase the text, okay, you want to increase the text of this filter, go to format, Okay, like this. Okay, fine. So this is how we can play with the. So I don't want any selections, so this is my total selection, total sales of this product. So I want to be select any of the product, that product I can see. Okay, so this is how we'll build the application. So and going forward from this application only we'll start the development. Okay, so sales analysis my application. Today I showed total sales for this product. Okay, next in coming session we will see country wise sales, state wise sales, district wise sales, product wise sales. Okay, the particular category wise sales, but quantity of the sales. And here also you can see from this tables, category id is product id, shipper. So who is the shipper for this, you can see that. Okay, um, so I'll select any of the chart. Okay, I'm selecting this chart. Okay, now I want to show the sales per product. Okay, total sales for this product is. Okay, what I do, I'm going to product table. So I'm taking the price here, just drag and drop price. Okay, under product name. Just what I did, I selected. So what chart it is, this chart. Okay, just place it most here, clustered column chart. Okay, what I did, I just selected this visualization, the chart. I drag and drop this price and product name. So product wise I want to see the price. Okay, so I just selected these two columns. Automatically you can see for this chart, this is the fields, right? So what field, axis, legend. Okay, so you can see here the axis, in the sense the product name came in x-axis. Guys, this is the x-axis. Guys, this is the x-axis. Okay, and this is the y-axis. So whenever you take any chart, okay, once if you drop down the fields in this chart, automatically it will divide on x-axis and y-axis. Okay, in x-axis always the dimension, we already discussed what is the dimension. So this product name, the is a dimension. Okay, the number is the expression. So always the numbers comes in y-axis, expressions dimensions come in x-axis. Okay, this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. So it's presenting for this chart what is the product. Okay, what is the price. Okay, so I selected these two products, right? So that these two products are coming. Okay, if I uncheck these products, if I uncheck this product, so you can see that. So I'm just uncheck this product, the complete products you can see here, right? The total complete products, product wise the chart is presenting, you can see. So you can move, sorry, see the product wise sales. Okay, you can do so many things, no issues, we will do that. So if you want to maximize, just focus mode, you can see here. So what is the price and product wise. Okay, just if you want to go back, just go back, just click on this, you can come back to here. Okay, this is how we present data. If I click on any product, so for that particular product the sales, see here 0.04, right? You see here 39. Okay, so this is the total sales. Okay, for that product this is the sales. We'll see that. Okay, how that works. Okay, So three products I selected. So these three products sales it is. Okay. If I select these three, it should be matched with this number. Okay. You can see here 39, 18, 10. But this is wrong. So we'll see that where it's going wrong. Okay. Fine. So today we'll wind up here. So in coming class we'll see. And Kavita, you said there's some doubts you have. Can you? And before closing this app, save it. Okay. Save so that the changes will apply.